Hi, Stacy here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you one technique that I use to get my makeup to look like this. I, like many other trans girls, have issues with dark spotting all around in this area right here. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. So I'm going to show you one technique that I do to get rid of that. Let's get started. So I've done all my face maintenance and moisturized and everything. And as you can tell, I do have the dark patches up in my upper lip and around my jawline here. Techniques that we use to cover up these dark patches is we do color correction. And the best kind of colors to use for this type of dark patching is either a peach color or like a rosy pink. Either of those will work just fine. So, or you can use tinted primer in either of those colors. And that's what I'm going to do today. So for this, I'm going to use the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer in a peach color. So what I'm going to do with this, it has this chisel tip. I'm going to dot it all over my face, and then I'm going to spread it out evenly. All right, now I'm going to spread it out, blend it in. And as you can see, it actually changes the pigment of my skin. All right, so that's done. Now you can see how it's changed the pigment of my skin. So the next thing to move on to is foundation. And for this look, I use e.l.f.'s Flawless Finish in a natural shade. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna use this silicone applicator to put it on. First I take one pump, and then I start right in the middle, and I work my way out, just like this. Just dab it on, and then go in kind of swirly motions. Once I'm done with foundation, next thing is for pressed powder. I'm using the Miracle Flawless pressed powder in a buff beige color. Next, I'll move on to my bronzer, and for this, I'm using the Rimmel's Natural Bronzer in a Sunlight shade, and as you can tell, it's very well used. This is my second palette of this bronzer. Absolutely love it. I'm going to use this brush to apply. So for my next powder, I'm going to use Rimmel's Stay Matte Light Powder, brush powder. And again, this one is well used. I'm going to take this brush Alright, so we're done with foundation and with powder. Next I'm going to do my eyes, and then for my eyeshadow I'm going to use the e.l.f.'s 18 Hit Wonders palette. It has some incredible colors. Just make sure you don't drop this. That's why I got two missing like this. They have a tendency of breaking out. So what I'm going to do, I like to do my eyeshadow so it matches my outfit. I'm going to start out with the shade Heat. I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to apply it to my lids. Alright, so I'm only going to do two colors today. So my second color, I'm going to use the Quartz shade, and I'm going to use this brush to apply it. Kind of looks like a toothbrush. Just put some lightly on the brush. And we'll use some black eyeliner. The mascara I'm using today is the Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara. And we'll move on to my eyebrows. Just use a regular CoverGirl brown eyebrow pencil. And now we're just trying to fill in the gaps and to darken the brow a little bit. And there, and that's the eyes. Next thing I move on to is my cheeks. I'm just going to use a regular blush stick like this. Just dab it on. And spread it out. And that's the cheeks. All right, so for the last few things, at this point, before I do my lipstick, I do setting spray. And the setting spray that I've been using is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Set and Spray. Now, I've been using it quite a bit, so it's just about empty. So let's see if I can get anything out of this. So you want to shake it up, and then you want to apply it starting with the T shape and then an X. And I'll show you what I do here, like this. Just go across and then down and then like that. And then from here, I'm going to use setting powder. I have got a loose powder. It's the CoverGirl Clean Professional powder. And I'm going to use this fan brush to apply it. So just take a light dab. Don't want very much, otherwise it'll just get all over the place. So then you take it and you lightly brush. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my lipstick. This one is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. And the shade is Certainly Red. And that is Certainly Red. And there we go. And now we're all set. So thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, please give me a big thumbs up down below here. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe to be updated with new videos and new content as I release them. Thanks, bye. Hey all, back again just to let you know that I'll be releasing a new video every Friday. And stay tuned for my next episode where I talk about personal hygiene products and some of the ones that I like to use to keep me fresh all day. We'll see you then.